Hail Satan, hail Lucifer, hail Lord Belial, hail Lord Leviathan, hail beautiful Queen Lilith, the true mother of all demons and the true queen of the night. Hail Lord Leviathan, hail Lord Beelzebub, hail King Pazuzu, hail Queen Tiamat, hail Queen Astaroth, hail Lord Amaymon, hail Lord Amon, hail King Azazel, hail King Paimon, hail Lucifer's Raphael, hail Lord Mephistopheles, hail Queen Tiamat, I already said Queen Tiamat, hail Nave to every demon, hail King Asmodeus, hail King Asmodee, hail Lord Volok, hail Lord Vereen, hail Lord Viney, or Lord Vine, however you pronounce it, it's up to you. Just as long as it works, that's all that matters. And Nave and hail to every one of my true 666% brothers and sisters. You know who you are. That being said, now, I watched a video earlier today that Carrie Darkstar did, and it is a great video. I suggest you go watch it, okay? I really do. It is not long. It's like 10 minutes long, maybe. It's very enlightening, and it makes 100% sense, or 666% sense. And it really does. And she's basically talking about people who, if they want to advance in their on the left-hand path or in Satanism, be it theistic Satanism, spiritual Satanism, traditional Satanism, demonolatry, necromancy, either or, you have to pretty much do this. And I agree with her 100%, I really do. She was talking about people that, like, no one in particular, no, you know, there was no name dropping, none of that crap. But, that being said, she was talking about people who work with the angelic, okay, and then try to work with demons and demonesses, ancient gods, the true ancient gods, at the same time. Now, it's not going to work, because number one, if you're working with them beings, cloud hopping pansies, if you're working with them, number one, which demon is going to really want to truly, honestly commune with you, and which ancient god is which ancient god truly is going to work with you 100% and give you as much knowledge and wisdom and enlightenment as they can. If they know, and obviously they know that if you're working with the other crowd. You know, the ones from the book. If you're working with that crowd, they know it. If you're working with that crowd, the ancient gods, the demons and demonesses, know it. And that being said, they also, and if you do work with them, and if you're working with the other ones, that doesn't even make sense. Like, it really doesn't. Like, why the hell, like, why would a person want to work with fucking cloud hopping pansies, or angels as they call them, and then want to work with the demonic around the same time frame? Like, you're not getting enough knowledge from the demonic, but yet you want to stay closer to the other side, the side with the angelic and that in it? No, it doesn't work that way. That's like I said last night in the video, but I haven't got it up yet. But that's pretty much what I said last night in the video. There's no sitting on the fence. And yet, there's a lot of people that do that and use the circle. Right? But they don't use the circle. A lot of people don't use the circle for empowerment. They don't use the circle as a vortex area. Okay? They use the circle as protection from the demonic. But they don't use... But I know a lot of people that don't use the circle from protection from the angelic. But they use it from the demonic, and then they expect the demonic to answer them. And they expect the demonic to commune with them. And they expect all that. They expect the demonic to commune with them, but yet they're working with angels. No. It don't work that way. It don't work that way. And what makes matters worse, you're not commanding the angels. Okay? But you're talking to them normally, an invocation, evocation, what have you. But then when it comes to Father Satan and the demonic, and King Lucifer and the demonic, and Queen Lilith, and every demon in existence, and every demoness in existence, when it comes to them, you're using a circle and you're trying to command them. Like, come on. Like, that takes the fucking fun out of it. Like, it really does. Like, why would you want to even think about commanding an ancient God who has been here from the beginning of time? Probably before that. And we, myself included, but I don't do that. I don't command them at all. Never have, never will. I let them come as they please and go as they please. It's entirely up to them. And I definitely sure as hell don't use no circle for protection. What a load of horse shit that is. And that being said, now when it comes to the demonic, why would you even want to try to use a circle for protection? And I don't care if you got salt around it. I don't care if you got an electric fence around it. I don't care if you got posts around it with people's heads on the post, impaled on the post. I don't care if you got gold around your circle. I can promise you right now, if an ancient god wanted inside that circle, your circle's not going to hold them. Your circle's not going to keep them out. I can guarantee you that right now, and I do not care who argues the point. I don't care who argues the point. I can guarantee you right now, if I had a circle of empowerment for protection, okay? Not for a vortex or not for a circle of empowerment. I'm talking about a circle for protection. Like the Wiccans doing a lot, and actually there's a lot of Satanists that do the same thing and call themselves Satanists, which I think is bullshit personally. But that being said, now why in the world, in all honesty, you think about it? Hail Satan. Hail King Lucifer. Hail great beautiful Queen Lilith. But in all honesty, you think about it. If an ancient god who's been here since the beginning of time, before the beginning of time, wanted to get inside a little area to get at you, or me, or anybody, do you think a little circle or a little bit of salt or whatever is going to keep him out? Not a snowball's chance. I can promise you that right now. Not a chance. There's not a chance that it would happen. None. If an ancient god, be it a demon or a demoness, wanted to get at you bad enough, there's not a thing on this planet that could stop it. Stop them. Not a thing. Nothing. Like if Lord Belial, King Lucifer, Father Satan, Lord Florius, King Asmodeus, King Asmodee, King Paimon, Lord Lucifer's Raphael, King Pazuzu, Lord Beelzebub, King Azazel, any beautiful Queen Lilith, Queen Tiamat, Lord Agares, any ancient god, if they want any ancient god being the demonic, if they want to get at you bad enough, and want to get to you bad enough, they will. A bit of salt ain't going to hold them back. I promise you that right now. And it doesn't matter where you are on this earth or where you're to, what building you're in. If a demonic entity wanted to get at you bad enough, they would. But that's leading away from what I was talking about. To get back to what I was talking about, I don't even understand why people, I really don't, because it ain't me. I'm totally against it personally. of people working with so-called angels and trying to work with the demonic at the same time. That's like oil and water. Just doesn't mix. They're arch enemies. They hate each other. They've always hated each other, and they always will. And that being said, I can promise you right now, if you're working with the angelic and working with the demonic, I can tell you right now that the demonic's not even bothering with you. Or if they are bothering with you, it's very, very little. And I mean very little. They're not going to commune with you the way you would like them to. They're not going to teach you anything worthwhile. They're not going to. They mightn't even commune with you because you're working with the angelic. And there's a lot of Satanists that do the exact same thing and call themselves Satanists. How the hell can you call yourself Satanist if you're working with angels and trying to work with demons, or the demons and demonesses, the true ancient gods? It doesn't work that way. That's not the way it works. Never has and never will. They are enemies. You don't work with your enemies. Sure, there's a saying: keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer. But if you're working with if your father Satan's true child, you don't work with angels, unless it's the fallen angels, maybe the Watchers, but that's it. No farther than that. I know I definitely wouldn't. I definitely never did, and I definitely never will. That I promise you right now. Because I am the way I am, and that's it. And if someone don't like it, that's entirely up to them. It's their choice, right? With that, I'll let everybody go. Ave Satanis, Ave Lucifera, Ave Great Lord Belial, Ave Lord Leviathan, Ave Beautiful Queen Lilith, Ave Great King Asmodeus, Ave King Asmodee, Ave and hail to every demon and every demoness in existence, and Ave and hail to every one of my true, sinister, 666% brothers and sisters. Ave Satanis, hail Satan, guys. Talk to you next.